Welcome everyone. Welcome to the Success Story series. And today we have Mr. Shehab, who is the founder and CEO of Re-Engineering from Pune. And he recently joined our training program of Edge Expert Training and became Edge Expert in a very short time. So today he is going to share his success story and all about himself as well as how he cleared this examination. So please watch out this video till the end. And if you come across any questions, any doubts, please feel free to put in the comment section so that our team will respond you on that comment. Okay. So Shehab, thank you so much for accepting our request for to be on the call. Uh, so Shehab, are you ready with the, because I have compiled some questions for you. So you have to just respond on it so that our fellow aspirants who are planning to give this examination or our audience who is watching this video, they will be more aware about the EDGE certification as well as how it will be beneficial for these people. So are you ready?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Anuj.
Okay, Shia. So, Shia, my first question is like, as I can see or I have seen you because we met in Lonavala. That was a great meeting, and you are working on the solar at different levels. You from the end-to-end solution you are providing and your re-engineering organization. So, can you just give us more details like what you have done in the past, what you're currently doing in your organizations, and in the personal and professional work, what you're planning to do?
Yeah, so basically, my company is all about solar energy, wind energy, biogas energy. It's basically an energy conservative, and I have a extensive experience in being in solar industry from last 11 years now. And
Okay.
we are very design focused company, and we are basically the idea is to become a pro engineering company where design as is like the core of the company. Okay. And yeah, so basically we are doing working with a lot of creative companies where we are developing different kind of solutions for them. And we are also the idea is like to create new applications with renewable technology. That is my company about.
Okay. So, how did you started? How did you start your career? Because I think you are a mechanical engineer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how from the mechanical engineering to the solar or the green building now? So, how?
So basically, my story starts where basically I was a graduate. I worked in two design engineering firms. My second job was actually a design engineering firm where
Okay.
we were designing sulfuric acid plants.
Oh,
Yeah, so it was a
interesting.
very hardcore engineering job where
Okay.
it was like a factory we were designing basically from
Okay.
PLCs to which was core engineering job, mechanical. And from there, I was started working with an NGO actually, where we were doing NGO work for that time. I was doing the job and I was working with an NGO for solar. So
Okay.
that like the NGO was basically providing solar solutions to villages and very short small communities like free of cost. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, that was my start to solar, and then later on we realized like why not start with our own company. And that time solar was quite new, not a lot of people were aware about what we are doing. We are how aware is we are right now. It was basically when you used to talk about solar, it was basically water heating system, and we were doing electrical. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
our journey started from there. Then we started a company, and then like all is like history right now. We are
Great.
major in it now.
Great, Shihab. Great to know this. Super. So, Shihab, my next question is because you joined our training program, and so how was your training experience? Like, was it as per your expectations, or was it above expectation, or lesser than expectation? So, how was it?
So basically, training was good. It was actually on to the point, and I would say it was very well formed, well paced. I didn't have any issues with like the language. It was quite clear and understand, and the format was also it's so well organized. So I don't I had a very good time learning from you basically, and it was quite clear and crisp. So I don't think there was any issue or any feedback that is required out there,
Okay.
because the material was good enough. Like okay, that was, I think, the thing. Because what I did for the exam is basically I revisited the video recording and
Okay.
just watched it again.
Okay.
And after that, what I think what you had mentioned all the study material in that, and I had gone through all the study material because during the video then you were not able to do it. But after that, I think on the website, whatever the notes you had provided, I went through that, and that was it. Like, as
Okay.
long as you want to crack Edge Expert exam, that was good enough. I don't
Super.
think anything is required.
Great. Thank you so much, Shehab, for sharing this experience. My next question, addition to this, like, because the training was provided by us, but how was your exam experience? Because that was organized by the Prometric. So, did you face any challenge in the examination, or because people generally face challenge related to the internet connectivity, or their system is not working, or their Liberty ID is not working? So, did you face any some challenges?
No, basically with the Prometric challenge that I faced a lot of challenge. I started the exam at least an hour after
Okay.
the challenge was basically my system was connected. My sound was, I don't know why it was not audible. I was using the exact same system. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay.
every sound is audible. I don't know. So they were connecting me with the agents. Like they have I think an examiner or something that comes on
Right.
to
Yeah.
verify your
Remotely
system.
proctored. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that, and so they were from different countries. So
Right.
every time that you connect, you like go to a different country. Basically, I had faced, so their accent, the call was not understanding,
Okay.
and they would not be able to help you with anything, because they would just say that this is not working, so you just figure it out, and you have to re again, like log into that whole point.
Okay.
And finally, when I got one guy who could understand me properly, he
Mm-hmm.
was an Asian guy, so he could like just understand from Indonesia. But unfortunately, then when they had a side screening where you're not supposed to have anything around you,
Right.
so I had some pots and like that was there, but
Oh.
so that was also not allowed.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, again, we got disconnected because he told me that you have to like get it out, and then again, yeah. So be very careful. Whoever is giving the exam, be careful that you are in an empty room with
Right.
the chair and table with it, nothing else like at all, because they tell you to rotate the camera and take the video of your
Mm-hmm.
surrounding. And
Right.
if they find anything like anything on the table, like, it doesn't matter. Like you just again you will be doing that only. So yeah, I wasted 1 hour in that. Apart
Oh.
from that, I don't think once the exam was started and all that acceptance happened, then it was smooth.
Okay. So did they check the under the table also? Like, are
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah, they do the under the table. They do it
okay?
on your four corners of
Corners.
your room. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. So
Right.
yeah, so that's why I'm telling you, it should be a basically an empty room with chair and table, nothing in that room. Like I don't
Great.
think even they might even have a problem with the photo frames, I guess. Like so avoid that
Mm-hmm.
so in the room.
Okay. Okay. So, like, whoever is watching this video, and if you are planning to give this examination or any of the Prometric examination through Prometric platform, please note these points which Shehab has mentioned, because this thing I have also faced when I gave my examinations in the past. So these things should be clear to you, and the mobile phones are also not allowed. Tissue
Even the
paper, pen.
Bluetooth, this is not allowed. Huh? Bluetooth
Okay.
headphones are not allowed.
Okay.
Only wired headphones are allowed.
Oh, okay, okay. So these are some very important points if you're planning to give this examination. So it is recommended, if you are following these things, you can give this exemption from your home. Otherwise, it is recommended to give the examination from the Prometric center in your city or nearby city. Great, 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 Shab. These are very, very important points, because generally people face issue. And recently, what happens in one of the edge aspirants who entered in the examinations, like who just after the one questions the examination submitted and he got failed. So that also issue generally comes. So people, you have to be very careful when you are reading each and every point, when you are ticking, when you are, because there will be the some points you have to next, but you will click on the submit, so it will be submitted. So you have to be very careful when you are giving the examination.
Right.
Great, super points. So Shihab, I have a next question. How you are going to use this credential in your professional career, because you are majorly into the solar and all, but now you were mentioning that you are planning to come into the green building and all. So how you are going to use this credentials further?
So basically, the credentials are required to increase my credibility as a
Right.
green building, like a person who's more inclined towards green building, green technologies. So yeah, my focus will be to like showcase this and the IGBC and the Edge Expert, and also to get connected to people like in the because it is an international known certification.
Right.
So what happens is, like, internationally also, when you have this credibility, it helps me, like, putting myself in the sustainable like zone, like, yeah, okay, that this guy has done something in green. And as I said, the future plans that we have is basically to become a pro engineering company. So yeah, so these credentials, like, we want to work with the green technologies and green energy part. So yeah, that's the basically, like, the use of this credentials.
Okay, great, super, Shihab. Thank you so much for sharing this point. My last question, because we will not make this video too much long, but yes, the last question: what is the couple of tips and suggestions you will would like to give to the participants or the aspirants who are watching this video? Like, if you have any tips related to the examinations or related to the career, like, because a lot of people are hesitant to come into this career of the green building or sustainability, and also what are the tips you would like to give?
I feel as long as examination is concerned, go through all the material that is available on the Edge website. Probably, I think the four documents that you mentioned during the training part,
Right.
I think go through it completely, like from end to end. Like,
And will you recommend our training to the participants?
yeah, of course, I would recommend, because that is it is the, I think, most suitable for Indian audience, I feel.
Okay.
Like, because I have when I planned that time, I'd gone through the, like, the list of all the other trainers and all that
Right.
earlier. But I feel for Indian audience, like, you all are the best. Like, you all can take it very well.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So, and as far as the career is concerned, I think it's the future. So, green technology, green buildings. I think it's not supposed to. It's not it's not even like a necessity now. It's like a need. Like, every building should be efficient. Why not? Like, so edge expert and green buildings are not supposed to be like some technology futuristic thing. It is
Right.
basically a very, we are in fact going back in time using technologies which our forefathers had used, and now bringing it to a modern building. That is the only thing that we're doing, making building more efficient. That is the future. Work in any part of this field, I think it will reward you in the end. Maybe not immediately, but the next 4 5 years, 10 years now, I think that is going to be norm. So yeah, that would my suggestion for them.
Great, great. Thank you so much, Shihab, for sharing all these points, and the request and the recommendation to the participants who are watching this video. If you're planning to give this examinations, you can enroll for our next training. We do this Edge Expert training regularly, so you can check on our website, d2learning.com. And if you learn something new, or if you have any questions related to the exam training and all, you can just put your comments in the comment sections of this video. Wherever you're watching, either you're watching on the YouTube, please do not forget to subscribe our channel, as well as if you're watching on our social media platform, please follow our pages so that you will get the regular updates. And you can connect with Shihab on LinkedIn because he is very active. You can take some help also through LinkedIn. So Shihab will respond on the same as well. Okay, and look forward to see you inside our community of detailing, which is growing super fast. So thank you so much, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.